Okay, guys, welcome back. Week 5 of this third partial, day 1. Today we're going to continue graphing variables with two equations. We're going to use still the input-output table so we can practice a little bit more. Okay, we did practice with 2 exercises of the quick exercises, but today we're going to continue with our practice with this exercise to begin with. This exercise says y equals 7 minus 3x. So are we ready to graph? Yes, we are. How do we know that we're ready to graph? Because we have the variable y completely alone and positive in one side. Does it matter what side? No, not really. Does it matter that the variable x is the second term, not the first term on the other side? No, it doesn't matter either. Does it matter that the variable x has a coefficient that's negative? No, all of that doesn't matter. What matters, that what tells you that you're ready to start using the input-output table is that you have the variable y completely alone. So we're going to do our chart, our table. We're going to do a 3-column table. Okay, we got x over here. We place the equation right in the middle. So 7 minus 3x. And we place y in our last column. These are the inputs and this is the output. This is what you place in the equation and this is what you get out from the equation after the substitution. Okay, so what is the domain that we're going to be using? What's the domain that we're going to be using? -2.
-1, 0, 1, 2.
Exactly, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So I'm going to be adding it one by one. First, -2. I'm going to use a different color in the middle and a third column on the y. So you can see where is the substitution, okay? So we're going to say y is equal to 7 minus 3 instead of x, the -2. And we're going to multiply that. We're going to say y is equal to 7, -3 minus 2. -3 times -2.
-1.
No, -3 times
6.
positive 6, right? Because negative times negative, positive. Now 7 plus 6. 7 plus 6. 13, very good. And that 13 is the one that I'm going to place over here in a different color, just to determine that that is the value of y. Okay, now with -1, which is our next number of the domain. So y is equal to 7 minus 3, and instead of x, -1. And you see how the parenthesis tells you that this is a multiplication, that it is not an addition or a subtraction, okay? Because there's a parenthesis. So we're going to multiply -3 times -1. -3 times -1.
+3.
+3. And 7 plus 3? 10. Very good. And that 10 is what I'm going to write over here in a different color so you can know that that's the value of y. Now with 0. 0 is always the easiest one. So we got y is equal to 7 minus 3. And instead of x, 0. But anything multiplied by 0, it is always
0.
So I can cancel this out, cross it out, and I have that y is equal to 7 because I crossed out everything else. Okay, so you see how it is always the easiest one? Now with +1, again, y is equal to 7 minus 3 instead of x, the 1, and I go ahead and multiply. Negative 3 times 1.
Negative 3.
Negative 3 and 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3.
4.
Positive 4. Do you see a pattern over here? Do you see a pattern?
Yes, they are all positive.
They are all positives, exactly. What else? What else? What would be the other pattern that you can see over there?
They're going by counting by 3.
Exactly, that we're going decreasing by 3. So we got 7 minus 3 instead of x, the 2. Again, we multiply. Negative 3 times 2. Negative 6. And 7 minus 6.
1.
Positive 1. So y is equal to 1. And I have over here already my order pairs. What is next? Next is for us to graph, sorry. Remember, we are graphing using a ruler. As you can see, they are all positives. And I need at least a positive 13 on the y. Okay, at least a positive 13 on the y. So that's what I'm gonna try to have only. Okay, I made it in green, so it doesn't matter. So this will be 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this is 0. So I'm making this a little bit over here. You see, that's my x-axis. Sorry?
I have a problem. That doesn't fit my notebook like at all.
No, because you can see I did only the positives. I didn't do much of the negatives. I can do the negatives only over here if you want. Because I don't need negatives on the y. All I need are positives. So you can see this is my coordinate plane. Is it a coordinate plane with the 4 axes? Yes. Positive axis y, negative axis y, positive axis x, negative axis x. So it's most definitely going to fit. Okay, so you can place here -1, and that's it. Positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, and that's not on top of the line. Positive 5, positive 6, and positive 7. This is the x. This is the y. Now I'm going to do it the other way around. No, over here. And this is the negative x. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, and -7. Okay. So now I'm going to graph with this. Since I did my green, I'm going to use, I don't know, round to do the points. Okay. So we got -2, 13. This is -2 on the x. And since I did it with 13, I know that this is the 13th. And there, I connected it, the first one. Second one, -1, 10. So this is -1. This is 13, 12, 11, 10. So you see, sometimes it's easier to count downwards than upward. 0, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 4, 1 on the x and 4 on the y. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, 1. 2 and 1. And that is my 5 points. Now I need to connect my 5 points with a straight line. I'm going to use the yellow. I'm going to try to see if I can do it properly. Yes. Let me do it again. See why you need a ruler? So let's use the ruler. Let's use the application of the ruler. You see? That's how you use the ruler. And you draw arrowheads in both sides of your line. And that is the line that you get from this equation. And that's why you need a ruler as well. So you can pass all of the points through the middle with a straight line. Do you have any question about this? Are we clear? 100% sure. If you don't want to make the question out loud, you can make the question in the chat. Are you sure that everything is correct, understood? Yep. Okay. So basically, this is what we are going to be doing. This is the easiest method of graphing, okay? This is the easiest method of graphing, still the same topic. So you are going to start with your homework right now, okay? This will be homework 1. And what is your homework 1? Let's place it in black. Your homework 1 will be from your textbook on page 408, and you're going to be solving exercises 12 to 20. Okay, all of them. There are 9 exercises from 12 to 20. There are 9 exercises. And instructions in the book say, graph each linear equation. And then it's making you a question. Is the equation a function? Okay, so first you graph using this method, and then it tells you, is it a function? You need to tell me, is that a function? So in this case, is this a function?
Yes.
Let us say it is a function. And if I ask, why is it a function?
Because there is points touching the same line.
The same vertical line. Okay, remember, not the same line because this is the line and it's touching all of the 5 points. It has to be a vertical line for the vertical line test. And that would be your correct answer. Okay, so very good. And start working with this. So you can start working with your homework. And if you have any question, I will be here so I can help you out.